5 systems every business needs to be successful. First one, sales and marketing. If you don't have clients, you don't have a business. So make sure that you have something in place that allows you to get a steady flow of leads and that you're closing those leads at a significant enough percentage that the investment in getting the leads is worth it. Client onboarding system. It is critical to have something in place so that every time a client signs up, they are receiving an experience that helps them feel like they made the right decision in choosing to hire you. Also, on this client onboarding system, it's designed so that by going through the process, your system now is able to track the services the client is paying for to make sure that you don't drop any balls and that you are delivering the service that the client actually wants. And that leads to the next system, which is service delivery, whatever that is for your business. You don't want to have to reinvent the wheel every single time you are doing the work of whatever that service is that you're selling, whether it's a product or consulting. Don't reinvent the wheel. So have some sort of service delivery system. Usually those are standard operating procedures, something that someone could come into your company, follow a checklist and do a good job. Revenue collection systems. At the end of the day, clients gotta have them to be in business, but that means you have to be able to collect their payments. You'd be surprised at how many small business owners don't actually think through this, and they just assume by sending maybe an invoice or an email to a client saying, hey, go ahead and pay me, that they have a system in place. Well, that is not the case. So have a formal system in place, whether that's signing up for a merchant processing system or some sort of regular follow-up to make sure that you are getting paid for the invoices you're sending out. Certainly creating invoices is part of it, but you got to make sure you're getting paid. So make sure you have a system that allows you to do that. Final one, team onboarding and training. Just like clients may have this period of buyer's remorse, you want to make sure that your team, who could experience the same emotions, doesn't have that either. So having some sort of system in place that when you have a new hire, they go through these certain processes. Like for example, in our company, we have the first week dialed in to the point of like their actual schedule by the hour, but we also have things scheduled out for the first 30 days and working towards getting something scheduled out for the first 90 days. You can kind of predict what they need to learn in the order they need to learn it. That allows a team member to feel confident that they made the right choice in accepting the job. They feel like they've been given a lot of resources to be successful with the job you just gave them. As part of that system, ongoing training is super critical. Obviously, onboarding the team member, you got to train them. Too often we think by telling the team member once that all of a sudden they're going to do it as good as we do it. And that's just not the case. People need to hear things multiple times. They need to see them in sometimes different mediums, meaning maybe there's a video training, maybe there's some sort of document that they read, maybe there's a job aid, obviously hands-on, but people learn differently. And sometimes we need all those experiences for things to really click. So ongoing training is a super important part of this team system. So make sure that you are doing that on a regular basis. Honestly, can't think of anything bad that would happen by having a team that's better trained. So there you go, 5 systems that every business needs to be successful. If you're curious to see where you line up with these 5 systems, we've created a free business efficiency assessment. And what this does is by answering the questions, you're going to get a score that tells you where you're at right now. And then based on where you're at right now, the report is going to give you actionable tasks that you could do to help improve the different scores. Maybe you're crushing it with service delivery, but maybe you're struggling with the sales system. Or maybe your team members are good, but the quality isn't quite there and you know you're not offering ongoing training. So how far off are you? What things do you need to put into place to improve those systems? That's the type of information you're going to get from this free business efficiency assessment that we've created. So feel free to click the link below. Remember, take breaks to go faster.